The little issues you have unsettled before you get married get magnified.
Jeannie Mai can strike a fierce pose, but shockingly, Jeannie is also refusing to budge when it comes to leaving Jeezy. Jeezy allegedly wanted to split up with Jeannie 6 months ago. So what's the real truth behind their marriage breakup? Is Jeannie hoping for reconciliation by staying in the home they once shared? There are so many twisted details to the story, so listen closely. Inside sources claim that Jeannie's world came crashing down this year. Jeezy's decision shocked everyone. He announced on September 15th that he'd filed for divorce from Jeannie, and it allegedly devastated her. It wasn't long ago that Jeannie and Jeezy were talking about their love and family plans on TV. Jeannie talked about her then husband a lot when she was a co-host on The Real, but this sad situation got more twisted after TMZ got a hold of the news. TMZ said they talked to inside sources, and they were setting the record straight because it had been rumored that Jeannie was still living in Georgia, and the real truth is Jeannie is allegedly still living in the same house as Jeezy. TMZ claimed that Jeannie and Jeezy's divorce proceedings are proceeding too slowly, but is that really a good excuse to keep living together? Sources also told TMZ that there's basically zero interaction happening in the house between Jeezy and Jeannie. Although they are bound to cross paths living under the same roof, sources claim that Jeannie and Jeezy's insane living arrangement is as awkward as it could be. And some sources are throwing all the shade at Jeannie. They allege that she refuses to leave the house in Georgia because she wants to keep hanging on to a dream that is over. I get it that Jeannie was blindsided by this shocking split, and allegedly Jeezy and Jeannie are trying to prioritize what's best for their daughter. That is adorable Monaco when she was just a few months old. Monaco will turn 2 years old on January 11, 2024. No one is doubting that Monaco's parents both love her, but sources claim that Jeannie is acting tense and anxious because of the split, and her mental state might not be in Monaco's best interest. Then there's also the cheating rumors. That means more shade is being thrown at Jeannie. The rumors began to heat up after Jeezy filed for divorce first. Jeezy claimed that there is no chance of a reconciliation with his ex-wife, and everyone started wondering why. People started pointing fingers at how Jeannie behaved around Access Hollywood co-host Mario Lopez.
Welcome, Jeannie Mai.
Pretty soon, it became a vicious rumor, and the rumor turned into an all-out accusation that Jeannie and Mario had gotten intimate. Inside sources had to rush to Jeannie's defense. They claimed that the cheating rumors were a load of garbage, although Jeannie's haters said she made the rumors worse. This was only because Jeannie had guest co-hosted with Mario on Access Hollywood, and she had the nerve to co-host clips of the shows she co-hosted with him. TMZ tried to set the record straight. Their sources alleged that there was no infidelity on Jeannie's part, although Jeannie and Mario had plenty of on-screen chemistry, but that's because Jeannie and Mario have a great working relationship. Other than that, their relationship is platonic and totally innocent. TMZ set the record straight again about how this is affecting Jeannie, and sources have reported that Jeannie has not responded in court to Jeezy's divorce petition. Allegedly, Jeannie's side of the story is she did not get married just to get divorced. Insiders claim that Jeannie wants her family back, and whether or not anyone out there thinks she's crazy, Jeannie is allegedly holding out hope that there will be a reconciliation. She recently posted a video online, and the timing will shock you. This was just over a week before Jeezy shocked everyone with the divorce news. Unbelievably, Jeannie's video is still on her social media, and it's heartbreaking how Jeannie's video begins with her and Monaco sharing a beautiful prayer.
God,
Guys,
I want to thank you.
thank you.
Jeannie wrote, "Today I celebrate a remarkable milestone achieved by my husband at Jeezy, whose memoir, Adversity for Sale, has soared to the New York Times bestsellers list." Jeannie also wrote that Jeezy's story has also been an inspiration to her, and seeing Jeezy's book in print left her in awe of his strength and wisdom. Jeannie said that Jeezy has invited us into the most intimate corners of his life. She continued her gushing post by saying she was endlessly grateful for Jeezy's voice in his world. Jeannie ended her loving message by saying she was honored to walk beside Jeezy, and she also called him my love. Why would Jeannie say that if she thought her marriage was blowing up? One source claims to know both sides of this story. This source allegedly spoke exclusively with Entertainment Tonight, and they said that Jeezy's split from Jeannie was because of their differing opinions on certain family values and expectations. So what does that mean? The best explanation might be found in a report published by Page 6. In the Page 6 article, the insider who had spoken to Entertainment Tonight made made another shocking allegation. They claim that Jeezy and Jeannie both felt like their needs weren't being completely met in their marriage. Page 6 also obtained some important legal documents, including Jeezy's petition for a divorce. He insisted in the court documents that his marriage is irretrievably broken. Jeezy wants to have joint legal custody of Monaco, and he also seems to want to set the record straight. His court documents state that he's got a prenup with Jeannie. Shockingly, TMZ thinks that a prenup could be bad news for her, but the bad news doesn't end there. Jeezy recently posted a suspicious message on social media, and insiders claim that this was a shocking hint about his doomed marriage. Jeezy posted this message one day before he filed for divorce from Jeannie. He also included a photo dump of images with him posing next to a super expensive Mercedes luxury car, and now that we know everything, Jeezy's shocking caption seems to say a whole lot. He wrote, "To focus on who I'm becoming, to focus on who's not coming with me." Was that the real truth? And was Jeezy talking about ending his marriage to Jeannie? Some followers don't believe it. They say that's not what Jeezy really meant. Their proof is Jeezy was still wearing his wedding ring in those photos. Jeezy and Jeannie began dating 5 years ago. He's got 4 kids including Monaco, and it's no wonder Jeannie is fond of her home in Georgia, because that's where she and Jeezy got married 3 years ago. Jeannie gave birth to baby Monaco the year after that, and the fact that Jeannie and Jeezy have a child is further proof that Jeannie takes this marriage super seriously. Reminder, Jeannie was married before. She stayed married to Freddie Hartis for 10 years, but there is something strange about Jeannie's first divorce. After the news broke, Jeannie told her side of the story. Shockingly, Jeannie alleged that there was no cheating in her marriage to Freddie either. Jeannie got emotional talking about her divorce on The Real. At the time, she said that Freddie was honestly the best man she knew. But shockingly, Jeannie confessed that Freddie felt more like her dad, and Jeannie had also always been honest about another shocking thing. That was the opposing views between her and Freddie on having children. Allegedly, Jeannie's unwillingness to have kids with Freddie ended their decade-long marriage, but then Jeannie had a child with Jeezy. So what does that mean? Why would Jeannie agree to having a baby with a man who was divorcing her 3 years after their wedding? And there's something else that's off about this, because Jeannie mentioned she had opposing views with her first husband, Freddie, and a source claimed that she has different views than Jeezy. Could these different or opposing views be the real reason why Jeezy is ending their marriage? I think Jeannie was blindsided by this, and someone needs to explain the real truth behind the shocking celebrity breakup. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with Jeannie remaining in the house in Georgia after Jeezy filed for divorce? Is there a chance they'll get back together, or is it better that they part ways? Let me know in the comments below.